Emmerdale actress uses her own urine and magic to lure missing cat home, and it actually works. Samantha Giles, who plays Bernice White in the ITV soap, also used magic to bring Bob the cat back. An Emmerdale actress who is a self-proclaimed witch has revealed how she left a trail of her own urine around her street and house, in a bid to lure back her missing moggy. Samantha Giles, who plays Bernice White in ITV soap, Emmerdale, woke up on April 27 to discover her 4-year-old cat Bob had not returned home after being out all night. When 6 days had passed and there had been no luck with her flyers, Samantha decided to turn to alternative means, including her own practice of Wicca, a form of witchcraft. As well as emptying her vacuum cleaner around the outside of the house, the 45-year-old left a trail of her diluted urine down the street and even used witchcraft dowsing rods to try to locate him. Samantha explains that someone on social media had told her that cats can follow the smell of urine back home, though it's unclear if the woman meant her urine or the cat's. 9 days after he went missing, Bob miraculously turned up and is now safe back home with the soap star. Samantha, from Liverpool, said, "I cried every night while he was gone. Cats are like a member of your family. I was told by a woman from a lost cat Facebook page that you can empty the Hoover bag down your path and cats can pick up the scent. She also told me that if you use diluted urine and do a trail around the streets with that, it can also help cats pick up the smell of their home. You'd do anything, wouldn't you, to get them back?" Then my friend came out with her dowsing rods and we tried to find where he might be. People must have been thinking any minute now the police are going to arrive. It was bonkers. I also hung dirty laundry and Bob's bed on the washing line for the scent as well. I definitely recommend all those things and tell people not to give up if their cat has gone missing. Bob suffers from epilepsy, so Sam and her husband feared he had had a serious seizure and because of his brain damage, had struggled to find his way back. But after more than a week, the cat miraculously returned home of his own accord while Sam was out at a charity event. Samantha said, "Bob is our little disabled baby really. He has epilepsy and if he has a seizure, he gets confused. We think he might even be a bit brain damaged. He's the most loving, affectionate cat. He's like a big soft baby and loves sitting on my lap all snuggled up. We really didn't expect him to come home on his own. We'd been out to a charity event that night and when we came home, our babysitter shouted from the kitchen, 'Bob's back.' She was crying too because it was such a relief. We were euphoric. I locked the cat flap on the first night he came back but we give them free rein of the house, so he was sat on our bed. But really cats shouldn't be locked inside. I'm a great believer in that. It would feel a bit cruel to keep them indoors. My husband and I think Bob had gone out at night, had a seizure and got a bit confused. Or perhaps someone had locked him inside for the bank holiday weekend and then let him out after for him to find his way home. Now we're looking into getting him a tracker, but it's quite difficult to find something small enough to fit on his collar and works well." Over the 9 days, during which time Sam and her husband searched the streets throughout the day and night for their pet, neighbors and local people approached her to say they'd keep an eye out for little Bob. Samantha said, "While Bob was missing, local people were coming up to me to say they'd help find him. Angela really helped by posting on various lost and found pets Facebook pages and Animal Aid in Liverpool gave me advice too.